My name is Andrew Scott from the Ascot Group. I started off in business when I was 19. I came to England and I had an idea for a consumer electronics business. I developed a business plan, took it to the bank loved it, my friends loved it, my family loved it. I invested a load of money in stock, launched the business, and 3 months later the bank called me back in again to close the account because I not only hadn't made any money, I hadn't sold one single product. And I learned some valuable lessons from that. First of all, I don't listen to my family and friends anymore. Tell me everything's great, don't worry, it's a great idea, go for it, because they're not buying the product. And what really happened is I assumed, because I thought it was a great idea and I liked it, I thought everybody's going to buy into this, everybody's going to love this. And it turned out nobody liked it and nobody bought it. So that was quite a harsh lesson at 19, and for me, being in a foreign country at the time, just, what am I going to do now? So I had to eat humble pie and go and get a job. Started the business in 2004 with Perplex, developed Insight Data, acquired that business in 2007, and about 3 years ago we launched Business Leader magazine. We've got a type of company that we work with. We call them Tiger businesses, and I'm sure most of you have heard of a Tiger economy, which is an economy which is high sustainable growth year on year, financially successful economies, and tend to have social responsibility. They invest in their own economy and their own people. We developed this kind of concept really of a Tiger business, which is high growth, financially successful, socially aware businesses, and that's the type of companies we tend to work with across the Ascot Group. I'm very passionate about people. It's all about the people. I want people to buy into my vision, and most people don't make it. Most people don't share our vision or our passion, or just haven't got really what it takes to buy into that. But those that do build quite amazing careers. A lot of younger people are chasing the dream. They want to discover the next Facebook or the next Google or the next big thing, and that's what they're always looking for, the next big one. And what I realised, actually it's not all about inventing the next big thing. Sometimes it's as simple as taking what you've got and innovating it. Whatever you do, whether it's engaging with customers, suppliers, even your own team, it's about adding value to the supply chain, or adding value to the product, adding value to the relationship. It's not about money. When you chase the money, I don't think you build a sustainable business. When you focus on providing great value and doing great things, I think the money follows. One of the things that I've found over the years is that a lot of people go into business to give themselves a job, and that's okay, except they're a really lousy boss. So one of the things I would say is treat it like a business. It's not about a job. Treat it like a business and run it like a business. I'll very often have a company say to me, I want to grow from 100,000 to 150,000 or 1 million to 1.5 million. And I prefer to ask the questions, well, how do we go from 1 million to 10 million or from 10 million to 100 million? So it doesn't mean you have to do that. It just means you have to think like that, and you think about scale. How am I going to scale this business? How am I really going to grow it? And what are the long-term goals for it? How am I really going to scale up? How can I get from here to there? A lot of people look at our business and think, you've been very lucky, you've been quite successful in your business. There's this idea from zero to hero. A business doesn't happen overnight. It's taken 10 years to get me to the position where I've got a team now of 40 people around me who share that passion, and they're now helping drive the business forward. What I found was that it was always me pushing the business. It was like pushing a rock up a hill, constantly doing it, and then the moment you step back, they came rolling back down again and run over you. Thank you very much indeed. And any questions, far away. Thank you.